Hey, witch doctor, give us the magic words.
Ting ting, walla walla bing bing.
All right.
Ooh ee ooh ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang.
Do 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 do.
Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. 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 I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang.
Hello everyone, it's 4 o'clock, which means it's time for Today at POW.
Keep your love for me just like you were a miser, and I'll admit it was very slow. So I went out to find myself a guy that's so much wiser, and he told me the way that we got. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang, come on and ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang.
Oh, fantastic. What a fantastic way to start today's show. Witch Doctor, the song, always good to listen to. We've got a few people saying hello to us. If you're there, do put a comment in the comment box. It's always nice to see who's watching on our shows. We've got a hello from Hussein. Hello, Hussein. I think I've got some work from you to share in a moment. You've been out and about in your garden. Hello from Molly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always good to see you, Molly. Hello to Miss Brown, to Isaac, and to Kissy. I've got a fantastic video to share in a moment from Kizzy, who's been super busy with Mrs. Johnson's reception challenges. The Spinks say, great song, one of Kizzy's favourites. Ah, fantastic. I'm pleased you enjoyed that one. Hello from Mia, who's tuning in. Hi, Mia. Thank you very much for joining us today in Today at POW. And we've certainly had a very busy day across the Prince of Wales School. All sorts of things happening, and without any further ado, I think I'll put some work up on the screen because everyone has been so busy. Let's see some of these example pieces of work that people have been up to. Ah, check out this young man who's been busy with his fraction work. That's just Joel here, and look at all this fantastic work he's been doing with his fractions. Always nice to see Joel smile as well, and look at that fantastic maths. Sister's also been busy with a spot of maths doing pattern work. Check this out from Lucia. Love this work, Lucia. Another big smile there as well. Always good to see. Some people have been taking to Earth Day today and been doing things to help our environment. And you may have enjoyed the assembly this morning from Mrs. Thorpe and Mr. Moore from Damer's School. Great to see those two linking together for assembly and doing some great work. And you'll see throughout these pictures in Today at POW, lots of people have been doing work outside in the garden. These guys have made their own bug hotel. They're not sure if there's any bugs in there yet, but they're confident that some bugs will be coming. We've had some superb works shared here as well. Let's have a quick listen to this.
Would you like to hear about my writing?
This is your writing.
First I made one, and then I made dad, and I made, what did I say?
Uncle.
Uncle. And last of all, I made this one,
Auntie.
Auntie. And second, I made boy. Then I made girl. Made grandma. And I made mum.
That's absolutely amazing
That is
work.
so good, Ruby. Well done.
It is super work, Ruby. Thank you so much for sharing that. Isaac's been busy with his Read Write Ink. Check out that smile. Thank you, Isaac, for sharing your wonderful work with us. We've had lots of other work shared with us as well. Here's some number work going on. And these people this is some of our preschool work that's been going on. Check out this growing. Doesn't that look fabulous? Thank you so much for sharing that. Always nice to see. William's been busy and he's made a magical pet snake, which I think is rather cool. Check out the colours on his pet snake. Doesn't that look fantastic? And there's William showing lots of focus with his work there. Harry and George have sent me some fantastic images of things that they've been busy with over the last week or so. Here's Harry working hard at the kitchen table, and here's Harry with his sunflower seed. And look, there is growth in the sunflower, and I'm always like seeing your sunflower pictures to see how they're getting on. Here's George working hard. Always good to see you, George. Thank you for sharing. Another picture of Harry here doing a spot of Lego, and George doing a spot of Lego. And look at this model that Harry's made. Look, doesn't that look fantastic? I think that's a great model there. Well done, and thank you for sharing. Doing a spot of planting as well. We've watched that video from Ruby. Rose has been busy doing a spot of planting. And check out all of these seeds and these plants that she's been planting. See a bit of growth there as well. Really special on Earth Day to see these things come through. So thank you so much for sharing those. Another piece of work there from Harry and George. Some more beautiful photos that have been shared for Earth Day. I think I'll finish our today at POW sharing our video with you again for Earth Day. Look at these fantastic pieces of work from preschool. And look at these fantastic, look at this model that's been made. Loving that. Great work at home, and we love to see that. Always nice to see lots and lots of photos. Photos from being on the farm as well. And look, who's this under here? Can you spot? Look. Wow, isn't that special? Thank you so much, guys, for sharing that. Loving the windows that we're having sent through. So lots of people sending me their window displays. And I think it's been a bit of a theme this week to do a thumbs up for your postie. And I love the messages on here and look how clear they're looking. Thank you so much for sharing those. George and Evie have been busy with a spot of mass. And here's Evie, taking on a challenge and making good use of Chromebook there as well. The Ninehams have sent me their Earth Day pictures, and check these out. Doing a spot of baking there, it would seem, and making their own pasta. And Grace seems to be enjoying that. Thank you so much for sharing those pictures. Here's Kitty doing some pattern work, using pasta to make some patterns. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? And here's another one of those windows that's been sent in to us, and we really like this one. It's got the Prince of Wales school logo in as well, so thank you so much for sharing that. Some of our reception children have been taking on Mrs. Johnson's ant challenge, and here's Joshua, who found ants in his recycling bin, and he was brave enough to put his hand in there and pick up some, I think. So well done. Kissy's been learning about ants as well, and here's Kissy's short video.
I've been looking at ants.
Oh, look at those. Loads of ants.
Some ants in the garden, in our bin.
Ooh.
And they were hiding their eggs.
Look at that. A lot of people are finding ants in their bins. Ants everywhere. Look at all those ants.
This is the part of the body: head, thorax, and abdomen.
Oh, well done. Super scientific language there. Thank you very much, Kissy. A wonderful video sharing your knowledge about ants so far. Thank you for sharing that. Holly's been getting into a spot of Harry Potter. And this isn't a picture of Holly. This is a picture of Holly Potter. And I wonder if you can spot why. Not sure if you might be able to spot something there. She's also drawn a fantastic troll. Look at this. Fantastic work being seen right across the school. Also had some fantastic photos through of some fantastic outside work here. Look at this. Always lovely to see everyone. And these guys, Logan and Mally, have been doing a spot of recycling with a box this afternoon, and they've made a house. I think it's a house good enough for Mr. Spracklen to live in. Looking very good and some fantastic teamwork there. So thank you so much for sharing those photos. Evie's done a spot of butterfly making. And again, using a bit of recycling. And upcycling into, I think this is an old Pringles tube that's been turned into a butterfly. And that's Evie's sunflower starting to poke through, which is always cool to see. Of course, today's Earth Day and lots of things have been happening. Before I share that with you, I've got a couple of photos here from Hussein to share. Look at these fantastic photos for Earth Day in the garden, which is cool to see. And thank you so much for sharing those. So I've got a couple of last things to share with you. What shall I start with? I'll tell you what we'll start with. Made a special video today with Mr. Bascom because Mr. Bascom has been making something new. I wonder if you can guess what he's been making. We're calling it a mana mana.
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
I wonder if you can guess what he's up to. I wonder what he's doing.
Hello? Okay, just a second. It's for you. The question is, what is a phenomena?
So
The question is, who cares?
So the question is, what is Mr. Bascom up to? Welcome your guesses in the comment box. Maybe it's part of Earth Day. Who knows? We've had other people saying Happy Earth Day to us as well, and we love this video. Thank you for sharing.
Happy Earth Day!
Thank you very much, Edith and Rufus. Happy Earth Day to you. I'd love to know what you've been up to for Earth Day. Have you done anything special today to mark that day? We've got another special day tomorrow, of course, because tomorrow, can anyone maybe watching tell me what tomorrow is? It's a special day tomorrow. It is the 23rd of April. And what do we mark on the 23rd of April? It'd be good to know if anyone can tell me what that may well be. I'll tell you what, have a guess at that while I put on our final video that I'd love to share with you. So let's see if we've got any. Oh, we've got a suggestion of what Mr. Basker might be up to. Is it a cricket pitch from Joel? It's not a cricket pitch, Joel. Good guess, but it's not a cricket pitch. Right then, let's watch this short video. We shared it in assembly earlier, but it's such a fabulous video with all your photos in that I'd love to share it again. And then we will see what if people know what day it is tomorrow.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how they do. They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They're like much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful
Oh, and a big thank you to Mrs. Thorpe and all of the fantastic contributors who added to that video. It's great to see all the fantastic photos and everything that you've been doing for Earth Day. Right, a few suggestions of what people think it is tomorrow. Isaac and Kissy think it's St. George's today or Uncle Chris's birthday. Now, I wasn't aware of Uncle Chris's birthday, but if you're not the only person to be saying St. George's Day, the Wilsons say St. George's Day tomorrow. And you're right, tomorrow is St. George's Day, where we celebrate the patron saint of England, St. George. So it might be an opportunity to wear your England shirts or fly your England flags if you want to. Mr. Spracklen will look out his England flag, no doubt, for tomorrow's St. George's Day. Right, I think we've got to the end of our Today at POW broadcast. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Should we finish with a song? Let's see if we can get some people in the comments box say that they'd like to finish with a song. We'll finish with one last song. So just going to give you a couple of seconds to see if we're going to get any comments. Do we want a song or do we want to finish? Let's just see if anyone would like a song out there to finish today's wonderful day that we've had for Earth Day. We had lots of amazing work going on. I think that's the biggest selection of work that we've had in a very long time. Clearly, lots of people have been inspired by Earth Day. All sorts of different things have been taking place, as you saw. And obviously, it's not too late to keep engaging with Earth Day. There's things that are going to be going on over the next few hours. And, of course, over the coming few days, we've got a few people that want a song. Hussein wants a song. The Wilsons want a song. So we've got to give the people what they want, haven't we? We've got to put a song on, really. So we'll have a song to finish. We'll have a nice upbeat song to celebrate Earth Day. No connection with Earth Day, this song, but hopefully we'll make everyone feel happy, and I think that's a good thing. Okay, let's see everyone on their feet.
Okay, put your hands up in the air, the hand in the air. Oh, everybody sing now. Come on, dance, rock your head. Hey, baby. when I saw you walking down the street. I thought that's the kind of girl I like to meet. She's so pretty, looks fine. I'm gonna make her mine, oh mine. Hey, hey, baby. I wanna know if you'll be my girl. Oh, everybody in the house, yeah. Hey, baby. I wanna know if you'll be my girl. When you turn and walk away, that's when I want to say, come on,
Mr.
baby,
Bascom's in the house.
I wanna know, when you turn and walk away, that's when
World's greatest caretaker.
come on, baby, get me a word. I wanna know if you be my
Everyone together.
I wanna know if you be my girl. Come on now. Hey, baby. I wanna know if you be my girl. Everybody now.
Wherever you are, you must stand up. Give Mr. Bascom a big round of applause. World's greatest caretaker.
And now it's called I wanna know if you be my girl.
Mr. Bascom's now really pleased. I put the 20-minute version on.
I wanna know if you be my girl. I wanna know if you be my girl.
Mr. Bascom, give him a round of applause. Thank you very much, Mr. Bascom.
I wanna know if you be my girl.
Oh, that's it. That's all we've got time for today on Today at POW. Big thanks to Mr. Bascom, world's greatest caretaker, leading us in the last song today. Wonderful to see you all. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Oh, one in the screen, but doesn't expect us to come on. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 for Good Morning POW.
When I met you, there was peace unknown.